Okay, let's get started. Welcome to this lesson with Chris and Mary Coast live on YouTube. Every Monday at 8 a.m. New York time, we go live on Facebook, and every Friday at 8 a.m. New York time, we go live on YouTube. And that's why right now it's a little early, but we're going live on YouTube right now, and we have Amira with us, Aisha with us, and I'm sure a few other students will join us as soon as the time officially starts, right? So we're a couple of minutes early today. And today our topic, our lesson is about gerunds and infinitives. So for everybody who's watching and who doesn't know what that is, I can explain quickly here at the beginning. Basically, we're talking today about verbs, words about moving, about motion, about action. Action words are called verbs, and verbs have different forms. One form of a verb is the infinitive. So if we use the verb to run, then the infinitive is to run. Usually when we speak about the infinitive, we use the word to run. We also have another form of the infinitive without to. We don't use it very often, so we can call this infinitive without to. This is a short way to write the word without. Without, yeah. Because we can write with like this, W and slash. This means with, and W/O means without. So we have infinitive with and without. So infinitive would be to run. Infinitive without to is run. And gerund is running. It's when we add ing, ing. Now, a lot of people say, what's the right pronunciation of ing? See, Marina has joined us. Hi, Marina. Ing. This is the ending that we use when we make gerunds, the gerund form of the verb. And you'll hear people pronounce it differently, but the official pronunciation, the correct pronunciation by the book is ng, 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 ng. It's in the back of your throat. It's a strange sound. It's not only about in and G, but we also use this sound when we have in and K. Like in the word think. We say this ng sound. We don't say ng, right? We don't say ing. And we don't say ink. Instead, we say ink, ing. Right? So it's a different sound. It's a special sound just for these situations. But people pronounce things differently, right? And when people are trying to speak very clearly, then you might hear ing if someone's trying to speak very clearly. This is the ending of the film. If I'm trying to speak very clearly, I'll say ending, with g to tell people that this is the word that I'm saying because I'm speaking clearly. But if I'm just speaking normally, regularly, then I'll say the ending, ding, with this sound and maybe without g at all, right? So this is special. So ing, this is what we call the ending for the gerund form of the word. So again, we'd have to run, running, run. The verb to be. To be, being, be. Right? Do. To do, doing, do. Great. But when do we use these? When should we say to do? And when should we say doing? And when should we say just do? This is the big question that we're going to talk about today. I see Nirvana has joined us. Gigi has joined us. Let's say hi to everybody first, because that's the polite thing to do. Aisha, how are you today?
Hi, Chris. Hi, everyone. I'm fine. What about you?
Great. What is new this week?
As the same, I always study and prepare for my project.
Okay.
But the weather is nice. I like it.
Yeah.
And
Did you go for more
more
walks?
active because the weather go warm. Yeah.
Great. Great. Marina, the weather is warm where you are too, right?
Hi.
Hi.
No, the weather is very bad. It's annoying winter this year because all this winter we have very cold winter. We're all exhausted because we don't go outside. We just stay home, and we're missing for walking. We want to walk. Just
We
go
miss
for
working.
walking. Sorry?
We miss working.
We missed walking, yeah. Because actually I was working with my family this winter only 3 times. Can you imagine?
Walking.
Walking.
I thought you said you miss working.
No. Just go outside for walking.
Walk.
Walk. Mhm.
Walking. Yeah. Okay, great. So today during our lesson, while we're speaking with people, while we're talking, we will make a list of special verbs. We have, when we talk about gerunds and infinitives, one of our rules is special verbs. We have to, sometimes we don't have a good rule. We have to remember that after some words we use a gerund, and after some words we use an infinitive. And there's no better rule. So for these words, we have this special verbs rule. After this word, you just have to say infinitive or gerund. So for example, miss. After the verb to miss, we can miss someone, we can miss something, we can miss doing something, but we cannot miss to do something. So after the verb miss, if we want to say another verb, then we have to say a gerund. Similar to words like enjoy. I enjoy traveling, not I enjoy to travel, right?
Chris, what about the word, the verb miss, but the synonym is skip? I missed this lesson. How can I distinguish I missed this lesson, or I miss my lessons, or I miss my lessons when I skip my lessons?
Great question. So yes, there's 2 different meanings of the word miss, at least 2 different meanings. One of them means to skip, like to not be present. And one of them means that you want to see it, right? You haven't seen it in a long time and you want it. We're talking about when you don't see something in a long time and you want it. This is the rule. I miss working. I miss seeing my friends. I miss being outside. For example, to miss a lesson to miss something, after this, you can't, you don't usually add another verb, right? Like, I missed my work. I missed my lessons. I missed, and for this, skip and miss, they have a little bit of a different meaning. The difference is that when you miss something, you're not present, and usually this was an accident. You did not try to miss it. You did not try to not be present. But when you skip something, it's like you tried to do this. You did this on purpose. It was not an accident. So, for example, a child, he should go to school, but he doesn't go to school. He goes some other place. He skipped school
because he wanted to skip.
Right. It's not an accident. He tried to do this. Yeah.
So this is skipped when it's not an accident, right?
Right. He skipped school. And then the principal of the school, the director of the school, calls the parents, and the parents, what? My son wasn't at school today? He skipped school today, and he has missed 5 days this month. Like, we don't know what happened on all of these days, but he wasn't here, right? If she says he skipped 5 days this month, then this means that she says that he did this, right? Yeah. So it's a little different. Yeah, cool. Thanks. Great question. So let's come back to infinitives and gerunds. So we have some special verbs. After these verbs, we have to say an infinitive or a gerund. We had 2 examples. To miss doing something, right? You want to do it. You haven't done it in a long time. And we talked about to enjoy doing something. Great. So we have some rules about when we can use infinitives and when we can use gerunds. And while we're talking today, I'll keep telling you about these special verbs. Like, remember, after this, you can find a list online somewhere, but there's a lot of them. You just have to remember them. There's not a good rule for that. But there are some other rules that will make it easier. Amira, how are you today?
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, everyone.
How are you?
Good. I'm great.
Do you have any big plans this weekend?
No, I don't have any plan.
No big parties? No.
I just stay at home.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe they need to be more creative, right? Maybe they need to make some shows in the street and everybody can watch with binoculars from their balcony.
Okay. I will do. Okay.
Okay, this gives me an idea. Another special verb that we should remember is keep. After the verb keep, if we want to say another verb, then we use gerund, like keep going, keep learning, right? We never say keep to learn. Never. This is just a mistake. Keep learning. Yeah, great. Nirvana, how are you?
Hello.
Oh, I hear the
good.
Rainforest behind
Sorry?
you. I hear the rainforest behind you.
I'm good because I don't sick. Everything here is okay.
That's great.
I'm happy because it started here a beautiful day. I enjoy your class because I like so much.
Oh, thank you.
and I'm thankful for my life.
That's great. That's great. That's so positive. Great.
Yes.
Thank you. And Gigi, how are you today?
Hi everyone. Hi Chris. Yes, good. Like Marina, here it's very cold and annoying for me as well. A lot of snow, and it's something that it's beautiful only just for seeing through the window, not for walking. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's funny because before winter, everybody's saying, "Oh, I can't wait for winter. I can't wait for Christmas holidays. I can't wait for this," right? And then the first snowfall happens, and everybody is, "When will winter be over? I can't
Yes.
wait for summer."
Yeah, so longer. Today it's in the morning was -9. Oh my gosh, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Very cold for the
Yeah,
Netherlands.
and then there's no still because the temperature is less, because the snow started last Saturday night and all Sunday, and then it stopped, but still on the street, still everywhere, and it's annoying for me. It's annoying.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
prefer
Gigi,
work.
this morning we had -30.
Oh my God, no, I can't.
Yeah.
Too much for me.
Wow. All right. Yeah. Great. So let's look at an example where if we use an infinitive or if we use a gerund, then it has a different meaning. So the verb to stop. The verb to stop. After the verb stop, sometimes we might say infinitive and sometimes we might say gerund. They're both okay. For example, the verb to smoke. If I say, I stopped smoking, if I say I stopped smoking, this means first I was smoking. Maybe in my life, I was a smoker. And then I stopped doing this, right? Now I'm not a smoker. Now I don't smoke. I stopped smoking. But if I say I stopped to smoke, this means I was walking. No, sorry. It means I was walking. I stopped. Why? Why did I stop? To smoke. Right? I stopped to smoke. That's what this means. So the same with the verb start too. Like if you say started to smoke, you can't say this, right? There's no reason to say start to smoke. So it's always start smoking or start doing, start running, start working. And this is really important when we give a command, right? When we tell somebody they need to do something, right? So you would say, like, I don't know, maybe you're helping your child put on clothes. You say, stop moving. They're moving everywhere. Stop moving, right? Stop. I stopped working to have lunch, for example. I stopped working. Why? To have lunch. So one of the reasons that we use the infinitive is to say why, we do something. To say why we do something. Like when we said, he stopped, why? To smoke. He stopped to smoke. So, to say why we do something. Why do you work? To make money. Why do you need money? To buy food. Why do you need to eat food? to stay alive. So you can speak like this. You can answer the question why by using an infinitive. This will tell us the reason why, right? Great. Great. So this is one reason why we use the infinitive. Another reason that we use the infinitive is just a simple rule. We use the infinitive after adjectives. After adjectives. So words like nice, big, red. So we might say phrases like, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Nice to see you again. It was great. It was great to hear your voice again. Great. It was great. Great adjective. Next. If the next word is a verb, we must use infinitive. After an adjective, we have to use infinitive. You might say, it feels so good to be home. Infinitive, to be home. It feels good to be home. Good adjective. So we say infinitive when we want to say why we do something. We use the infinitive after adjectives. And of course, we have some special verbs that we just have to remember. Great. Next, gerunds. When do we use gerund? The gerund or a gerund after what? So first of all, we can use the gerund after, we must use the gerund after prepositions. After prepositions. So we just talked about adjectives, good or bad. Sometimes we say to be good at something, right? Like he's good at football. He is good at basketball. He's bad at making friends. This is a verb, to make friends. If we use a verb after the preposition at, then we must use the gerund. He's not very good at making friends, for example. So for another very useful example, I am looking forward to seeing you again. We might say this at the end of a phone call, at the end of an email. I'm looking forward to speaking with you during our next call. I'm looking forward to, remember to is a preposition. I'm looking forward to meeting your family when I come to visit. So after all of these examples, we must use a gerund, ing, because we have a preposition. John, thanks for help. Thanks for your help. Thanks for helping me. Chris, what did you say? Oh, I thanked John for, thank somebody for something. I thanked John for helping me. I thanked John for helping me. For is a preposition. Great. So we can use this after prepositions, and we can also, we have another reason why we use gerunds too. We use them. Let's see. When we want to use a verb as a noun. When we want to use a verb as a noun, we want to use the verb like it's a thing. Usually this happens at the beginning of the sentence, and usually this thing, this gerund will be the subject of the sentence. It will be the person or the thing that's doing something. So, for example, swimming is healthy. It just means the act of swimming, right? The action that is called swimming. This is healthy. Swimming is healthy. Walking is good for you. Walking is good for you. Studying English might be useful in your future. Studying English. This is the thing that the subject is, that the sentence is about, right? It's the subject. It's the noun. Studying English. It's one thing. So if we want to use the verb like this, then we can use the gerund. And of course, we also have this special verbs that we just have to remember. All right, and then we have our last category, which is infinitive without to. And the infinitive without to, we have 3 reasons that we use it. Not for special verbs, yes, but we use it after make, after the verb make. For example, and this is not the verb make like do. No, this is the verb make like force. Like I didn't want to write the word, but the teacher made me write the word. Right? The teacher did something and I had no choice, that I must do this because the teacher wanted it, right? The teacher made me do it. It wasn't my decision. So when we use the verb make like this, then we don't use to after. The teacher made me do it. Not the teacher made me to do it. Right? Marina has a question.
Chris, I didn't catch infinitive, W and O. What does it mean?
Without.
Okay.
Without. Yeah, thanks. So yeah, after make, and then also after let. Let's go, not let's to go. Right? Let's go. What does let's go mean? It means let us go. We don't think about that. Nobody says let us go, right? We always say let's go. But this is what it means. So the teacher let me write on the board. The teacher let me write, not let me to write. The teacher let me write. Maybe you are in a building and there's a security guard and he says, you cannot leave the building. And you say, let me out. Let me out of this building. Or maybe he's standing in front of your door to your apartment and you say, let me in. Right? Or if we want to add another verb, we could say, let me get in my apartment. Let me enter my apartment. So without the word to. And then the last reason that we use infinitive without to is after modal verbs. After modal verbs, things like must, might, may, should, could, would, will, these kinds of words. So after modal verbs, we don't use to, all modal verbs. So those are the rules. The special verbs, there's a lot of them. There's a big list. And let's talk about just some of the special verbs so that we have some good examples, right? With infinitive, we didn't talk about examples here. So here are some examples. We could use agree, to agree. We agreed to meet at 8 o'clock. We agreed to meet at 8 o'clock. Not we agreed meeting at 8 o'clock, right? This is not correct. We agreed to meet. Decide. We decided to go to a new restaurant. We decided to go. I decided to quit my job. Another one, expect. I expect to get a new job in a month. I expect to travel to Argentina sometime this year. Forget. Now, this is going to be, let's not use forget. This is one of our special examples later. Okay, we have a few words that we can use with both, and they have a different meaning. We'll talk about those later. Help. We always use infinitive after help. Help. He helped me. So, okay, the word help in British English, we use infinitive with to, but in American English, we use infinitive without to. So in British English, he helped me to finish my work. In American English, he helped me finish my work. It's special, only about this verb. Hope. I hoped to meet the president. Learn. He learned to write code. He learned to manage people. Need. I need to go. I need to tell you something. I need to tell you something. Okay, so those are some examples. Also, the verbs offer, plan, pretend, promise, refuse, seem, try, want, would like. If we use both of these words together, would like. For example, I would like to order a steak. I would like to. The same with would love, or would not like, or would hate, or anything with would. Would and then a verb and then to. And also can't afford. Not afford. Like he can't afford to lose his job. He can't afford to buy a new car right now. Great. And then when we have gerunds, we have lots of special verbs too. For example, enjoy, hate, like, love, finish. He finished working. Mind. I don't mind washing the floor. I don't mind cooking dinner. It's not a problem for me, right? I don't mind. Also, we use gerunds after the verb practice. You should practice speaking in public. Also, after the verb spend. You could spend money doing something, or you could spend time doing something, right? He spent 5 hours making a website. He spent 5 hours making a website. They spent 6 months building a house. They spent $20,000 building a website. We could use money or we could use time, but then we need to use gerund after this. After the verb suggest, he suggested going to a new restaurant. My friend gave me your phone number. He suggested calling you if I needed help. He suggested calling you. He recommended calling you. Also recommend. Yeah, great. So now let's talk about some of the verbs that are confusing because you can use them with both infinitive or gerund, but they have a different meaning. So these are special ones that we need to remember. And the verb remember is one of them. The verbs remember and forget. So it's different if we say, I remembered to do something, or if I say, I remember doing something. Here's the difference. When we remember to do something, this means first we remember, I need to do that. And then we do it. I remembered to lock the door. I closed it. I left my house, closed the door. I remembered I should lock the door. And then I locked the door. I remembered to lock the door. But if we say remember doing something, this is different. This means first I did it, and then I remember it. I remember walking on the beach. I remember flying on an airplane. I did it. I flew on an airplane, and then now I can think, yes, I remember this. Right? So when we say remember like this, we can also say recall. Right? Recall is similar to we did something in the past and now we remember it. We are recalling this memory. Right? So this is gerund. So you can see it's different. And the same with forget. He forgot to lock the door. or he forgot flying on an airplane. Right? Like my grandfather, he forgets a lot of things now. And so we might say like, oh, did he remember you? Oh, he remembered living in our old house, or he remembered, right? And so we're talking about something from the past that he remembers now. Mm-hmm. Great. So this is one example of the difference. Another one that is different when we use it with an infinitive and with a gerund is the verb to try. Try to do something or try doing something. Now, for English speakers like me, native speakers who only spoke English, for people who have never spoken another language, they think it's one word, it's try. It doesn't have a different meaning. It's one word, remember, right? Remember to do, remember doing. What's the difference? It's all remember for an English speaker. But maybe in your language, these are different things with different words, right? But for English speakers, it's not confusing. It's just one concept. It's one idea. So try to do something. Try to do something. This means that you use your energy. You use your strength. I tried to open the bottle. I tried to open it, but I couldn't open it. Here, you try to open it. Can you try to open this for me? For example. If I say try opening, this is different. If we say try doing something, this is when we try for the first time. We try something new, right? So for Marina and all the other Russian speakers who are watching, there's clear difference where we try doing something is пробовать and try to do something is стараться, right? So it's clear difference. And when we talked about remember, there's just clear different translations, but it's the same word in English. This is what changes, and this can tell us that it's one verb or another verb, right? So yeah. So we might say, so maybe you call tech support. My computer isn't working. Have you tried turning it on? Have you tried plugging it in? Yeah. So and this means this would be the first time that you try it, right? Like you didn't think of this before. Right? Oh, I think I'm gaining too much weight. Have you tried eating healthy food? This is about myself. I need to do this. I haven't really tried it yet. But I'm really trying not to eat sweets. Right? It's infinitive. It's negative infinitive, not to eat. So we can also use the infinitive, the gerund, and infinitive without to. We can use them in the negative form also. We can say, I'm trying not to eat sweets. Right? Or, or for example, your friend tells you something from your childhood. It's true for him. It's not true for you. He says, I remember skipping school when I was a child, right? I remember skipping school. And I can say, I remember not skipping school. I remember that I did not do that, right? I remember not skipping school. So we make the negative by just putting not before it. So it would be, we have to do and we have not to do, doing, not doing, and do or not do. Like, for example, my mom let me not go to school. I didn't want to go to school. She let me not go. For example, so we can have a positive or a negative infinitive, gerund, and an infinitive without to, right? We can just put not before it and it makes it negative. Great. So we talked about a lot of different things today. Let me ask you a few questions. So first of all, Nirvana, what are you good at? What do you think you are good at? And remember, after prepositions, we should use gerund.
Give me example, please.
For example, we might say, he is good at playing basketball.
I good at keeping silence.
Funny. Good example. Okay. Good at keeping silent. Right. And let's remember that we have to use the verb to be good at. So I am good at keeping silent. Good example. Gigi, what about you?
Yes, I'm good at cooking cakes.
Good. You're cooking cakes.
Yeah.
Yum.
Yeah. It's not good for healthy, but it's good for eating.
Yeah, not good for your health, but it's good for eating.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. It's good. Yeah. Is it good for eating or is it good to eat?
No, it's good for eating, no? Yeah.
We could say both, right?
Both. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, great. Great. Aisha, what about you? What are you good at?
Yes, I am good at making
Making dresses?
dresses. Yes.
Uh-huh. So I didn't know that you were a seamstress.
Sorry.
I didn't know that you do you sew? What do you do?
Yes. Yes, I sew and I work in sew machine, and I do my own dress and my
You make your own dresses?
yes, because I try to be a fashion design as well as my mom.
Wow. That's so cool. You have a lot of interesting hobbies.
Yes.
All right. Amira, what are you good at?
I'm the same like this. I'm good at cooking.
At cooking?
Yes.
What's your best dish?
Cooking fish.
Fish?
Yes.
I thought you might say pizza.
And fish.
Are you good at making pizza?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes. I'm good at cooking fish. Yes.
That's great. Thank you. Marina, what about you? What are you good at?
I think that I am good at writing poems.
Poems, yeah?
Yeah.
Writing poems. How do you write very long poems or short poems?
It depends. but usually it's like joking poems for special occasions. I have a lot of experience, a lot of, I would say, big experience.
Yeah, a lot of experience. Yeah,
A lot of experience. Yeah.
You have a lot of experience doing this. Mm-hmm.
Yes, for different celebrations.
Cool. Because in Russia, this is it's a fun thing to do, right? Like on a birthday card or.
Yes, and I wrote a lot of different poems for weddings of my friends, for my son graduating this primary school, for different occasions, for birthdays party, for my relatives.
Yeah. Great. Thank you. So yeah, you can see we can use to be good at, to be bad at something, at doing something because of the preposition, right? Now, my last question for today's lesson is going to be, what are you looking forward to doing? What are you looking forward to doing? What are you looking forward to doing? Like at the end of an email, we might say, I look forward to hearing from you soon. Or I look forward to receiving your answer. Or I look forward to meeting you in person. Right? And right, if we know when we will see them, maybe I look forward to seeing you on Thursday. So what are you looking forward to doing? I'm looking forward to traveling. I hope we can travel soon. I'm looking forward to traveling. Gigi, what are you looking forward to?
Yes, I'm look forward to traveling for seeing my new grandson in London. It's my really wish right now. And today he complete 4 months, and I didn't have any opportunity to see him. Yeah.
It's his 4-month birthday?
Yeah. Today, little boy. Yeah.
Wow, that's great.
My wish. Yes.
Okay, so yeah, you look forward to seeing him.
Yes, yes.
Great. Aisha, what are you looking forward to doing?
Yes, I'm looking for getting my PH certification.
Looking forward to getting, right?
To getting
Can
my
you say
PH. I looking forward to getting my PhD certification.
Great. That's a big achievement.
Yes. I need 1 year to get it.
One more year?
1 more year.
And how many years total?
4
4
years. Yes.
Wow. Great. All right. Nirvana, what are you looking forward to doing?
I am looking forward to sing the birds.
To listening to the birds' songs?
Yeah.
The songs of the birds. Well, thank you for sharing them with us. All right, great. Amira, what are you looking forward to doing?
I'm looking forward to speaking English well.
Wow, you said that so clearly. Thank you. Marina, what are you looking forward to doing?
I'm looking forward to having warm weather.
Yes.
Can I say this?
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. And thank you. Yeah, we didn't use the verb have yet. All verbs can be like this, right? modal verbs cannot. We cannot have modal verbs don't have an infinitive and a gerund. All right, we don't have to must. And we don't have musting. Just must. So, but good question. So like have helping verbs, be, do, have. Yes, we use them with all of these. Perfect.
Chris,
Yeah.
may I clarify about suggest?
Yeah.
I suggest, for example, I suggest drinking tea with honey, for example. Or another situation like my mother suggested to me, suggested suggested tea with honey, for example.
You can suggest something without another verb.
Something. Suggest doing something or doing something or suggest something.
Right. And it's important that it's not, we never say suggest me.
To me.
No? Yeah, to me, but we usually put to me at the end, and we usually understand that it's to me. If you say, for example, if you say suggest me something, this is suggest me. I'm the thing that you should suggest, right? Like suggest me to your friends.
I suggest to my mom, right?
I suggested this to my mom.
To my mom.
Exactly. So we should put the direct object or the indirect object.
Okay. Thank you, Chris.
Great. Thank you. All right. Well, if there are any other questions, you can ask now. If not, then that's it for our lesson today. Thank you so much to Nirvana, Amira, Gigi, Marina, Aisha for joining us today. I see Nirvana has a question. So yeah. Hi, Nirvana.
What's the difference between seem and look like?
Great question. So, they're very similar. They're very similar. Let's go through some examples. We might say he looks like an old man. This is about his physical appearance, right? He seems like an old man. This just means we don't know that it's his physical appearance. Maybe we heard his voice. Maybe we thought about his ideas. We said, only an old man thinks like that, right? So something made us think that he's an old man. It gave us the impression, right? It for some reason. So this is the difference. Look like is usually physical appearance, and seem can be anything really, right? Like, this seems like a strange city. We can say, like, I just feel this. For some reason, it feels like this to me. It seems like this to me. But if I said, this looks like a strange city, then probably it's something that I can see with my eye, right? Because I'm using look. Also, look like has some special rules when we're talking about grammar. Because it's really the verb to look. We can use look with adjectives, but when we say look like, we should say a phrase, or we should say a noun or an age. Sorry, not an age. An age is like an adjective without like. But if we use look like, we should use a noun or we should use a phrase. So like, he looks like an old man. He looks like someone who doesn't live here. But if we take away like, then we can say he looks old, or he looks about 75 years old. Right? Seem is different. It's not just look. Is that clear?
Today seems will going to rain, or today look like to rain.
I would probably say I would say today it looks like it's going to rain because I see the clouds. It's dark, right? But maybe I have some special sense, some feeling. Like it's not raining, it's not dark. I walk outside and seems like it's going to rain. But also maybe my sense that I have, maybe this feeling is because I see that it's dark. Maybe it's dark and I say, seems like it's going to rain. Yes. Just look is only look, and seem can be many things, right?
He seems happy.
Seems happy, exactly.
Not he look like happy.
We can say he looks happy.
Okay.
Because it's an adjective. We don't say like.
Okay.
Yeah, great question. Thank you. All right.
Chris,
Marina,
can I say it seems will be raining?
No. It seems it's going to rain, or it seems like it's going to rain. Or it seems like a rainy day. Great.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, everybody. So thanks to everyone who joined our lesson today. Thanks for everyone who watched online. Every Friday at 8 a.m. New York time, we go live on YouTube, and every Monday at 8 a.m. New York time, New York time, we go live on Facebook. So I hope that you'll join us again on Monday on Facebook at 8 a.m. New York time. Have a wonderful